My first show that I went to was a Waka Flocka show. And how I seen him turn up that stage. Matter of fact, I went to two shows in one night. And that's when I was first exposed to the underground industry. I was watching Waka Flocka turn up. That's when it came out with that Hard in the Paint. I go hard in the motherfucking paint, nigga. Leave you stankin', nigga. What the fuck you thinking, nigga? When I seen that live, that blew my mind. Boom. Then it was another show right next door. The first show I went to was called Ham on Everything. You know how Rolling Loud got their own event and everybody got their own name of their parties that they throw. It was another show, an underground show called Ham on Everything. When next door they was throwing another show with this rapper called Xavier Wolf, Chris Travis, Eddie Baker. And that's when I first got exposed to the underground industry to Waka Flocka was already mainstream to me, you feel me? So he was already on MTV rapping with Gucci Man and doing all that big stuff, you feel me? So I went to Xavier Wolf and Chris Travis show and they was shaking their dreads and it was way more lit, mosh pitting, doing the same thing to the crowd that Waka Flocka was doing, but the difference was they wasn't on the radio. They wasn't with the mainstream rappers, you feel me? So boom, now from there I was like, okay, there's the rap underground rap and mainstream rap there's two different worlds, you feel me? And what do I want to be a part of? What I feel like I fit in. That's when I turned to the underground world. At first I wanted to be that radio on the radio and be that like Drake and all that. Then when I got exposed to the underground world, I was like, okay, this is way cooler. This is way more outrageous and crazy. Like this is more of a like rock and roll mixed with rap, you know? So I liked that lifestyle. So I said, you know what I want to do? I want to perform and Ham on Everything. So what I would do was I would always get on social media and see when they was throwing their parties or whatever. No. Matter of fact, I had a friend named Gerb. I had a friend named Young Gerb. And Gerb used to always tell me when there was a Ham on Everything party, like, hey, OZ, bro, let's go to this party, bro. It's finna be so lit. Bro, they got Father. They got Father coming tonight. I don't know if y'all know who Father is, but they had Father, Key. They had all type of underground, Young Gleesh, all type of underground rappers come into the Ham on Everything. And he would always hit me up and let me know, like, hey, bro, let's go. So I'd be like, all right, man, let's go. And when I would go, I would ask Adam. Adam was the person that was one of the head honchos of Ham on Everything, which he ran it, you feel me? So I would ask Adam, like, man, what up, Adam, man? Let me perform tonight. He would always tell me, like, nah, man. Like, next time, nah. Every night I would ask him, like, at the Young Glee show, at every show I would ask him, like, let me perform. He would always tell me no. So I would think, like, okay, he keep telling me no, but if it was my show, I would perform. So what I did was I started my event called Brick House of Blues, LA, you know, with Eddie Baker. You feel me? And I was like, this at my event, I'm gonna show out. And that's when but before my first show that I ever did, I got booked. I started rapping first and I had got booked by this guy named Rob Woods. He was a friend of mine. He booked me and Shoreline Mafia. And me and my team we were Make Believe Boys. It was me, Young T.O., and my bro Ozilla. Make Believe Boys. And my brother Lexer would shoot all our footage, you feel me? So after every show, we would always have something to show for it. Long story short, our first show was Shoreline Mafia. Then when we got on stage, we was like Make Believe Boys, we repping, you know what I'm saying? Me, Ozilla, and T.O., we singing our song, we repping. All we hear in the crowd is Shoreline Mafia. And we like Make Believe Boys, we repping our shit, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the show, we linked up with Phoenix Flexing and OGs and they was like, hey bro, tell everybody y'all from Shoreline. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah bro, we not doing that. What we doing, we Make Believe Boy, that's what we doing. But if you want to collab, we could do that. Long story short, that's when we linked up with Shoreline Mafia and shit. And when my first show, I already told you about the first show. Okay, my second show, I don't know if y'all know who it was called. It was at a Kill Wave with Santana Ali and Nick Goose. Rob Woods and Nick Goose linked up, and I guess Rob Woods told Nick Goose about me, and there was a show in the Valley. You know what I'm saying? And he had the whole Kill Wave going. You feel me? And Nick Goose, he booked me, and I went out there, and he told everybody, like, y'all ready for the next thing? OZ Balboa, he's the new next thing. He's crazy. He's killing the streets. He's one of the hardest, livest artists in the game right now. OZ, y'all ready for OZ? Everybody like, yeah. And I just go out there and I'm just, little shorty, hit my turf. Little shorty, hit my chirp. If you need that fucking work, ayy, if you need that fucking work, little shorty, hit my chirp. Yeah, riding around the street on that motherfucking surf. Woo, leading up that dope and you feel me? And I'm doing my thing. The whole crowd going crazy. They feeling my swag. You know what I'm saying? And from there, I already knew what I wanted to do in this game. I knew where I was at. I knew I was here to entertain and do what I was to do. But I always knew I could do anything. And when I met Adam and he showed me that I didn't need him to throw a show, and I can get it off the string, because Adam used to pull up in a $1,000 car, bringing $1 million artists to a underground venue, and I've seen that, and I just wanted to. I knew I can do it. You know, I knew I can do it. So that's when I started getting my little revenue, and I would invest whatever money I had to buy my clothes and buy this and pay my rent. I would use that to book artists to perform in my events. And that's when I met Eddie Baker and linked up with the artists that I linked up with, and I would get underground artists that wanted to get their name up there. I would let them pay me to perform on stage. That's exactly what I would do.